Handsome Matthew Hussey and False Choices. There you go. That'll be a fake title there. So this is a double feminine, cranked all the way up, blast, play, consume, sleep, blast. And there he is next to handsome Darren Brown. And also from England, right? And it's funny, there's a couple people in the community that also are from jolly old England and are the same or similar type. And we do see that. Again, the data sets are not large enough, but it does seem to be that types tend to cluster in parts of the world and stuff like that. Look at the eyes, the lines around the eyes, the mouth, the face. You get that full body FE going on with the face. You'll see the lines and stuff around the FEs more. Even the ISTPs, I've noticed, just kind of wear the laugh lines and smile lines, because the FIs are just kind of more just like one or two emotions. He teaches dating, but he teaches dating to women. Like, see? How do you get away with this? But the clips that I have, it's just him kind of talking about insecurity and stuff like that. And so he hits the contrast, the false choice contrast. It's not really a false choice, but I feel like that's kind of the best way that my brain sees it, is where you keep starting feeling worse and worse and worse about yourself. And then you meet somebody that really has it bad. And then boom, you like get recalibrated, right? And you go, oh, wait, I don't have it that bad. And so he's talking about, and I see a lot of people able to do this.
I'm about to play you a powerful clip from my live retreat that is going to shift your perspective on your own insecurities. Before I do that, I want you to think about 2 insecurities you have about your image. 2 of mine, I used to hate my nose. I thought it was too big. I used to look at it from different angles in photos and hate the way it looked. It bugged the hell out of me. The other one, my hairline. When I got into my 20s and I started to feel this receding here in the corners, all of a sudden I got freaked out. I thought I was losing my hair and I was going to go bald much sooner than I thought. What are your 2? I want you to think about them. Get that feeling in your stomach when you have an insecurity that you can't change, and get ready for your perspective to be shifted. Person showed up on a Skype call. I said, are you ready? She said, I'm ready. I can't wait. I said, you want to do video? She said, absolutely, I want to do video. I said, great. So I turned on my video I think it was on a Sunday for this hour of coaching. And this woman appeared on the video, and what was immediately apparent was that this person had a disability. She was in a wheelchair. She said, Matt, it's so good to speak to you. I'm a big fan of everything you do. I have to ask you, how do I get this guy who is a friend to be more than a friend? How do I get this friend to be more than a friend? And she said,
really emotions.
She said, when I go out, I want to talk to people, but I'm worried that when I look at somebody, they're looking at me and they're just seeing the amount of responsibility they have. And I don't know if they'll be attracted to me. And I thought of every time that I have played the violin for myself when I've gone out and looked at someone and thought maybe they won't like me. And I thought of her. She gets to go out once a month with her parents who help her use the bathroom. And if she even wants to talk to someone, what's going through her mind is that she's not thinking they might not think I'm pretty enough. She doesn't have the luxury of just thinking they might not think I'm pretty enough. She's thinking this person is seeing a life with someone who needs help every step of the way. They are taking on a full-time job by being with me.
See, you can't just watch this guy for fun. See what happened? The emotional depth and roller coaster, and these FEs, they can use and navigate emotions. He's like smiling and crying at the same time, and able to communicate. Like the FIs are gonna have a major breakdown when they're trying to like talk and cry. I noticed here in the crowd, like this allegedly would be FI. This looks like somebody in their deep FI. The other thing too, notice that what's hitting them, and you wouldn't know this unless you're reading the math, is that what's going to hit them is the responsibility of working, right? It's like what's going to really, really hit them is, oh, the girl is struggling with, yeah, who's going to want to be with me because it's so much responsibility and so much work that you have to do to be with me. You know what I'm saying? And like the demon TI, that's going to really hit him. Now he's saying it in the English language, but none of us are picking it up. Because unless you have demon TI, you'd be like, I don't know what the hell he's talking about. Like some people, they're like, say they're Saver TE, they're like, oh, I love that I have a relationship where I can help and I can work, because that's how I'm going to feel loved and how I'm going to exchange with people. There's a young guy on TikTok who's in a wheelchair, very disabled, and he has a very beautiful wife, and she seems to have TE, where she's like, yeah, and they met at the hospital, and she's like, yeah, I like helping him out. This is how I exchange my love, is through helping. And the guy is actually a very funny, confident guy. There's a lot of very interesting dynamics going on there, right? So it's like some people are like, well, I kind of like that I get to help this person a lot. But again, you got to look at the perspective of Demon TI. It's like, oh my gosh. So to love somebody, it's just give them a smile. It's just give them a pie. You notice on Thanksgiving you get the pie, and then it literally will say on the box, like I sensor saw this, it says pie fixes everything. Pie fixes everything. Like think about how silly that is. Like, I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to do the work. Here, have some pie, right? So if you could ever like take that imagery of what's FE at the top on crack, just remember pie fixes everything. Literal sensor. Pie fixes everything. So it's like, no, I need you to fix my wheelchair. I need to help me out with this thing. I need actual TI help. They're like, I can't be a part of this relationship because all I have to offer is handsomeness and pie.